started. My father was on his way back to Warsaw after visiting his father in Sandomierz, met someone on the way who said, don't go back. Turned around and went towards Russia, and that's where he spent the war. Another trick of fate. When the Ribbentrop, what's it called?
Molotov-Ribbentrop.
Right, pact was broken, and the Polish nationals were freed. My father decided to go to a town that sounded like Tel Aviv in Russia. Now, I couldn't think of anything except Tbilisi, maybe, and actually he was in Georgia. So that's where he was during the war, and he managed to do pretty well because he was able to sew coats for the people of importance there, because he was such a good tailor. When the war ended, I just found this out actually during the Shiva. Someone asked my father, so why did you leave if you're doing so well there? Because he said he was doing very well there because he was sewing for everyone and they liked him very much, etc. So he said he didn't want to leave in a country where by doing this kind of shochad, you could get ahead. Mm-hmm. So he left, went to Germany, and then on to the United States. When he came to the United States, he met my mother 2 years later, and they started out a life of marriage that we should all have. They never once, they were married for 60 and a half years, and never once did I hear them yell. Can you imagine that? I can't either. Never once did I hear them yell. Never once did I really see a real anger between them, ever. I don't know what they did, but whatever it was, we should all wish that on all our children, that they should have such a love together, such a life. And they also made decisions that they went, and I think they made decisions together, but my father led in some of that went against the flow of their friends and families, where they decided to be kosher in the house, they decided to give their children Jewish educations. Most of their friends and family actually never did that. And more than that, they decided that when the children came home with things you're supposed to do because they learned it in school, they would do it. Many of my contemporaries that I know, children of survivors, some of them went to Jewish schools. But when they came home, their parents said, that's what you do in school. Mm-hmm. And the consequences were many of them didn't continue on to be Jewish identified. And my parents, I think, made this decision and they went further.